She looks like your average 20-year-old, but Wahida Samim is something else.
I think I am living a dream and we're very lucky.
In Afghanistan, life for her Hazara family was hard. Her father fled and eventually arrived in Australia by boat. He spent 7 months in detention before being granted a temporary visa. It took years for the family to be reunited.
It was like, I think, 5-6 years that I hadn't seen him. I didn't recognise my dad at all.
Wahida was 8 when the family relocated. She didn't speak English but managed to excel at school and went on to university.
Coming to university is kind of a big achievement because my mum never went to school. My dad couldn't finish his degree.
Now she's one of 100 students chosen for next year's new Columbus plan intake. The federal government scholarship will allow her to spend 6 months in Hong Kong during the final year of her commerce degree.
It's about making young Australians more Asia literate, more aware of our place in the world.
The program has expanded rapidly in recent years. There are now 40 different countries where students can study overseas, but it hasn't always enjoyed bipartisan support here in Canberra. Labor proposed a cut to funding at the last election. The Shadow Foreign Minister admits exposing Australians to the Indo-Pacific is highly valuable and says Labor will re-evaluate its position in the lead up to the next election.
Increasing the capability of Australians, the Australian workforce, in terms of knowledge of the region, better language understanding, these are all important economic and social priorities.
Penny Wong has a personal connection to the original Colombo plan. It saw thousands of Asian students study in Australia in the 1950s, including her father.
Well, I wouldn't be here but for the Colombo plan, because of course Dad met Mum at the University of Adelaide, and they were married and went back to Malaysia, where I was born, and then my younger brother.
For Wahida Samim, the long-term goal is to work at the United Nations.
That would be really interesting. Hopefully, represent Australia and represent home back Afghanistan as well.
We have some remarkable young people. The future of our country is in good hands.
Maria Jovanovic, SBS World News.